So it is Sunday, and for me that means two things. I want to eat a roast dinner and I want to take a bath. So I thought today would be the perfect day to show you my evening detox routine. Now this isn't like a detox routine like colonics or green juice or anything like that. It's more of like an evening pamper routine that I do. It really doesn't even take that long, but it just leaves me very relaxed and like reset for Monday. Of course there's beauty in there, but I've also thrown in a few practical tips that I like to do on a Sunday evening. And little bonus extra here, me and Lily have partnered up for this video and she has done a morning detox routine. So if you want to see how she like energizes herself for the day, then I will pop the link to the video up here, so you should check that out as well. So you can watch Lily's like morning one and my evening one depending on what you fancy. So I hope you enjoy those. But on to the first step. Firstly, I like to prep, you know, set the scene, and the first thing I do is put on some nice cozy pajamas. I really like the ones from H&M or Gap, have an amazing range as well. I think it's called Gap Body. I have a lot of stuff from there. It's all very soft, very like luxurious feeling, really snuggly. So I like to get into those, put on some nice socks, put on a bit of music, grab a nice read. I am hugely into women's health at the moment. I don't know, I just cannot stop myself from reading this magazine. It makes me feel really like energized for the week ahead. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go for a run on Monday morning. By the time Monday morning comes around, I feel a bit differently about the whole thing, but it is really good for like motivation, makes a really interesting read. Or I get something up on Netflix. I heard a little rumor that Friends is coming to Netflix, which I'm very excited about. Or I just watch a repeat of The Office for like the 10 millionth time, because I've watched all of those episodes at least about 4 times, and I just have that on, and that really like relaxes me, gets me in the mood to completely switch off. Another thing is candles. You know I love my candles, and I'm really enjoying this one from Lizzo. It smells like a spa. It's basically fresh, lavendery, herby goodness, and it's a really good one to pop in your bathroom, although I like it for the front room and the bedroom as well. And here's a little tip for you. Me and Mark had our friend Pete stay over a few weeks ago, and he messaged me the next day and said, I need to ask, what is the secret to your good smelling home? I was so flattered that someone had noticed. I said, Pete, it's all about candles. Candles really do create just that amazing smelling vibe in your house the whole time, almost like you've got clean laundry out. Step number 2 is bath time. I feel for you if you don't have a bath, because I didn't have a bath for like 2 years when I was at uni, and I really miss them. If you don't have a bath, then try something from Lush, like one of their shower jellies. They have like cool things for a shower in there. It's definitely worth a look. But if you have a bath, I highly recommend picking up the Therapy Himalayan Detox Bath Salts. They are incredible. I've spoken about them many times before. They're basically magic in a jar. It's like a good night's sleep in a jar. Whenever I use these, I just feel super relaxed and chilled afterwards, and they smell absolutely incredible. They're Mark's favourite beauty product. Whenever I run out, he's like, when are you going to get them back in? He doesn't seem to understand that they're not the cheapest of products, but I really enjoy it, and it's kind of one of those indulgences that I can kind of justify because Mark likes them too. And then on to step number 3, and that is to have a mini facial, like a 3 product facial, really quick, really easy, no fuss. Sometimes I like to go into a bit more in depth, maybe use an exfoliator and just take a bit more time about the whole thing. But sometimes I just want to get to bed, like it's already late, I want to get to bed, but I also want to give my skin a good clean and leave it looking all nice for Monday. So the first product that I use is the Oskia Renaissance Cleansing Gel. You know I love this stuff. I've gone through 4 of them, 5 of them, and I can tell the pump is like almost coming to the end, but it is just a great cleanser. Don't be put off by the word gel in it at all. It's almost like a gel to oil texture. I massage it into my skin, and my skin just feels really clean, but also nicely nourished after I've used it. My skin never feels tight or dry or anything like that, and it just makes a really nice kind of first step for this whole mini facial thing. And then the second product I use is a mask. Of course, I love a good mask. Sometimes I go for something quite hydrating, like a leave-on one that I just leave on throughout the night, or an exfoliating one if things are looking a bit dull. But at the moment I've got like a few spotty bits around my chin, so I've gone for like a blemish busting one. And I like to use the Lizzo Deep Cleansing Mask. It's like a classic clay mask, goes onto the skin, it almost feels quite cooling. Leave it on for the desired time and you just feel like it's doing the job, it's getting stuff done. It's not drying and it's very gentle on the skin. I have quite sensitive skin, I don't have any problems with this. And when you rinse it off, your skin just feels really balanced, really clean, but not like squeaky clean or anything like that. It just feels like you've given your skin skin a really deep wash, and I actually like to take it off with these mini disc sponges. How cute are these? Because it's just a little bit more effective than using a muslin cloth. It's a bit easier and quicker. So I just take that off and then I pat down my face and pop on an oil. There are loads that I use, but at the moment I'm using the Liz Earle Super Skin Concentrate. Now this is great because it comes in a rollable, which means that it's super travel friendly and you can kind of use it anywhere and everywhere. I use it on my face, but also on my cuticles, on any kind of rough patches, on my arms and elbows, and this stuff just smells incredible. I've actually gone through a whole one of these before because it is that good, and it just leaves your skin feeling really nourished. My skin basically drinks it up, but it never looks greasy or it's never too much. I just kind of roll it into my hand and then pat it onto my face, and my skin afterwards just feels like it's had a bit of TLC given to it. My final suggestion for this little evening detox routine is to really relax, switch off from the world, turn your phone off, have like a little tech-free break. And what I like to do is lay down on my acupressure mat from Bed of Nails. I've spoken about this before in a monthly favourites. It is incredible. This thing really makes me feel so chilled, and whenever I've got a bit of back pain going on or I'm struggling to fall asleep, I just roll out my little mat, lay down on it for like 10 minutes and can basically instantly fall asleep after. If you haven't tried it before, then give it a go. It looks terrifying, but it is not painful. If I can do it, anyone can, because I am the world's biggest wimp. Then I like to get into bed and do my Daily Greatness journal, which I'm massively into at the moment. It's what I use to write down a load of stuff. I just like write how my day's gone, and it's also like a workout journal as well, so I just like to sit there and take a bit of a moment. I never used to do this, but now I've started, I kind of can't stop. It's slightly addictive. I just like write down about my day, and it's really interesting to go back at the end of the week and like look back at how your week has been, have a little evaluating moment, and then move on for Monday. And then the final thing that I'm in love with, and I cannot believe that I haven't mentioned this yet in a video, is my Lumi light. You can't see it, it's behind me here. It is amazing. I think it's probably one of the best things that I found last year. If you haven't heard of it before, it's basically like a bedside lamp, and you can time it to turn on and off at certain times. So in the evening, I like to time it over half an hour, so it like gradually goes down, and it's a really good idea to like read until you can no longer read because the light gets too dark. Put down your book, and it almost like slowly switches off your body so that you just fall asleep immediately when you put your book down. That is a great way of falling asleep. That is like, oh, amazing. But then also in the morning, I time it to come on usually for about 5:30 because I'm a crazy cat like that and I like to get up really early in the morning, and it slowly turns on, so by the time it's like 5:30, it's on full beam, it's lighting up the whole bedroom, and it's so nice to wake up to light instead of waking up to dark like we usually do in the UK at that time. It's a really good way of like resetting your body clock, and I'm completely converted. I'm really surprised at myself that I haven't put it in every monthly favourite since I got it because it is so good. But I hope that was helpful for some of you. This is what I'm going to be doing this evening, and I'm very much looking forward to it. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to check out Lily's video if you haven't already. A morning detox routine will be here, and because it's Lily Pebbles, I'm sure it'll be the most beautifully filmed thing ever, so you have to check it out. But thank you for watching, and I will see you on Wednesday with a brand new video. Bye.